Welcome back to Virginia This Morning, live right here on CBS 6. If you're looking for healthy and great tasting recipes, we've got just the thing for you this morning. A Charlottesville-based entrepreneur shares with Evanne Armour how to build the perfect sandwich. Take a look.
We are back in the virtual kitchen with our next guest, Susan Freeman Weiner of Orange Dot Baking Company. Good morning, Susan.
Good morning, Evan. So great for you to have me on the show. I really appreciate it.
We are really excited to have you with us. We know you have some fantastic recipes, but I want to start off with Orange Dot Baking Company. Your products are available in stores all across Virginia and online, but for someone who hasn't tried them yet, what kinds of things do you guys sell?
Oh, we make 7 different varieties of gluten-free English muffins and biscuits, and they are fabulous. My husband says we shouldn't call them gluten-free. We should just call them bread because they're so wonderful that you wouldn't know they're gluten-free. And they have great ingredients. They've got organic eggs, organic butter, extra virgin olive oil. We don't use any synthetic ingredients like xanthan gum, which sometimes gives people an upset stomach and is in most gluten-free bread. And so we have rustic rosemary, superseded, everything, really great fun flavors.
And today we are going to use some of those products to make some healthy, gluten-free comfort food. Delicious.
That's right. Yeah, so we're going to make them on our plain delicious English muffin and also our superseded English muffin. And these are sandwiches that we have made at the farmers market for many years here in Charlottesville. They're some of our most popular. And they're sandwiches that I would serve on, say, Valentine's, when you want to have a really delicious meal, but you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen and you don't want to have a lot of cleanup afterwards because you have more important things to do. And so these are really great sandwiches. And we're going to talk about 3 sandwiches today.
Okay.
The first is the Parisian, second is the Roma, and then the Fantastic Funghi.
Ooh, okay, so let's jump into the Parisian. How do we make that one?
So the Parisian is, it's a superseded English muffin. And with any crusty bread, if you're making a grilled sandwich out of it, what you want to do is slice it and butter the inside. And then you're going to put the butter side next to the grill. And rather than trying to brown the side that's already brown, you're going to put the butter side down. So we're going to do that. And then we have our platter of ingredients here. I just wanted to share that with you before we get too far going. And for the Parisian, we're going to use brie, sliced pear, and sage. And this is super simple. You know, the whole idea of these recipes is that it's really about assembling great ingredients and less about being a real chef. But you can feel like a chef and people will think you have a lot of skills in the kitchen just by pulling together great ingredients.
Simple but beautiful, right?
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. So I have taken the English muffin and I put the buttered side down. And now I'm going to layer the brie on top of that. Like I said, this is super simple. And now I'm going to take the pear wedges, put it on top of that. And the trick with these sandwiches, there's really 2 tricks. And now I have some fresh sage. Sage is a wonderful ingredient. It has a almost sort of a warm flavor profile, sort of adds sort of like an umami flavor to the sandwich. It's a really delicious, delicious ingredient. So, and then I'm going to top it with the other half. And that's pretty much it. They're really great, as I said, really great ingredients. And we call this one the Parisian because it's got the brie in it. And it's just been very popular at the farmers market.
That looks good. Okay, so we have another sandwich that we're going to make. What's the next one that you're going to show us?
Yeah, so the next one I have already assembled on the grill, but it's the Fantastic Funghi. And I had the mushrooms and the onions cooking here. And I really did this just to show you that sauteing onions and mushrooms is super simple. It is just you just want to give the mushrooms enough room in the pan to sort of spread out. And if you cook them on medium heat for 5 to 10 minutes, They cook up really nicely. And so the Fantastic Fungi is really, it's Swiss cheese, sauteed onions and mushrooms, and then a little spinach for a little kick of iron.
Ooh, that
Extra.
sounds so good. I love the name too. It's a cute name.
Yeah. And then the last sandwich we're going to make is called the Roma, and it has mozzarella, little red onions, sun-dried tomatoes, and pesto. And pesto is a great option for the wintertime when fresh basil is no longer available, and you can keep this on hand. And all these ingredients store really well, have a really long shelf life, so you can order online, have your groceries delivered, make this next week or 2 weeks from now. They have a really great shelf life in your pantry. So that's another thing that we're looking for in this time when we're all sort of sitting down, we're homebound more, and we want things to be easy and simple and ready to use when we need them.
Right, and something that's going to last in your refrigerator, in your cabinet.
Yeah, exactly. And at Orange Dot, I started the company 5 years ago because my son is celiac, and I wanted to find a way to give back to the community. I read Ridge Schuyler wrote a report about a living wage in Charlottesville and the need for better employment. And I thought, I'm a business person. I'm going to start a company to create employment in my community. And Orange Dot is the result of that. And so it's called the Orange Dot Baking Company because it was inspired by Ridge Schuyler's Orange Dot report. And we're growing. We are now in Elwood Thompson's, many Whole Foods. You can order us online at www.orangedotbaking.com. And we are also in shipping now to Manhattan, to Fresh Direct, and so online grocery stores. And so we're growing through that platform. And so we're excited about the possibility of achieving more of our mission as we expand our sales up and down the East Coast.
That's fantastic. Yeah, not just in Virginia anymore, spreading out. That's exciting because there are a lot of people who will enjoy these gluten-free products, but also people who maybe aren't necessarily following a gluten-free diet, but would still really enjoy it.
Yeah, so every muffin has 8 to 10 grams of protein and 4 to 6 grams of fiber. And so we like to say it's a way of fueling your power packed day. And just start your day right. It's great for kids. We make a chocolate chip biscuit and a cinnamon raisin biscuit that are really popular among women and also children. And we really welcome the opportunity to share those with our community.
Well, Susan, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We really appreciate it. For people who want to learn more about Orange Dot Baking Company, we'll be sure to share a link on our website.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Evan. It's great talking with you.
Good to talk with you too.
Man, any of those sandwiches would make a delicious second breakfast option today for sure. The Fantastic Fungi has surely caught my attention on this Friday. Well, stay with us. There's still plenty more Virginia this morning ahead to enjoy right after this. We'll be right back.